Hey guys, it's JJ. Welcome back to the DC State Dynasty. We have started 6-0 into the season, which is actually crazy, but I don't feel like we haven't had the hardest of starts to the season, so this episode is going to be really tough. We're going to play Penn State, we're going to play Ohio State, and we're going to play Oregon, which I think is the three toughest teams on the schedule, so back to back. But for the first game against Penn State, we're going to have a couple of visits here. Spencer Maddox, a 5'8", 185 receiver out of New Jersey. He has good speed, he has good route runnings, and he's a natural slot receiver. We're also going to have a guard visiting, Quinn Whitworth out of Jamestown, North Carolina, 6'3", 313. 94 strength is excellent. All the important blocking ratings are like around 80. That's really good. And we're also going to have a corner here, which I have no doubt will win this battle definitely, but could win it a week earlier with his visit, Tyler McAllister, and he's from Washington, D.C. with 96 speed. He's a gem label, so that's always important to get the players from Washington, D.C. to commit so that we never lose that pipeline. And yeah, let's get into this. Penn State is ranked number 25 in the country. The top of the roster is a couple of receivers, a couple of linebackers, the quarterback, a couple of O-linemen, a defensive end, a running back is on there as well. They have a bunch of really good players, and I would say that this team is actually better than ours, at least just from the roster. Now, the quarterback is Matt Elkins. He's a junior, 4-star, 6'2", 207 out of New Jersey. And Elkins is a very solid, accurate quarterback with, just generally very good accuracy across the board. He has 93 throw power, which is really good. And he also has some ability. He's not the slowest dude ever. 79 speed is not fast, but he can move around a little bit. Now, they are going to miss their running back, Mike Dubbs. That's sad. We played him last year. He's really good. So I guess that's good for us, but dislocated ankle out for 6 weeks. He's probably done with the regular season. And the backup running back is going to be Greg Carswell, 6 foot, 187 out of Cleveland, Ohio. Carswell is a former 4-star with very good elusiveness. He can catch the football. He's a very good route runner. He could definitely play receiver with those route runnings. And he has 90 speed, 91 acceleration. Definitely somebody to watch out for. Now, the top receiver on this team is Paul Willingham, 6 foot, 192 out of Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, former 4-star with very good elusiveness too. He's a great route runner across the board. All his catching ratings are in the 90s. And he's a top athlete. 95 speed, 89 acceleration. Definitely somebody to watch out for. The other receiver on this team that we got to be really scared about is Terrell Waller. 6'4", 191 out of Washington, D.C. I cannot believe that I missed on him. I definitely had no idea that this kid was, available to us for recruiting, but I never tried him. So he went to Penn State. Now Waller is an excellent route runner with very solid hands and 91 speed. So the typical big body receiver on the perimeter on the outside. Tommy Torrance is their number 3 receiver, 6'3", 219, former 4-star receiver. Torrance is a very solid route runner, very good route runner actually, with 99 release, so he knows how to get off the line. Hands are decent, not great, but very good receiver nonetheless. Now this offensive line, it looks absolutely great. 89 overall at left tackle, but that kid's gonna be missing with an injury. They have a great left guard. They have an 85 overall center. They've got an 81 overall right guard, which actually might be the weakness on the SO line after all. And then an 86 overall at right tackle. So left guard, right guard is definitely the weak link on the SO line, but usually you can hide one weak O lineman. Top edge rusher on this team is Sean McGarrahan, Sorry, I don't know how to pronounce that name. 85 finesse moves, 85 power moves. Great athlete, 83 block shed. Nothing to complain here. McGarrahan looks great. The other great edge rusher on the team is Ryan Hendricks. 6'5", 272. Former 5-star out of Staten Island, New York. Hendricks is a great finesse rusher. He has 91 finesse moves. He has 85 power moves. Hendricks also has only 84 strength. He's an edge rusher, and he's a finesse rusher, so he's not that strong. But on the other end, he has 89 excel and 86 speed, so he can chase down a quarterback. Top linebacker on this team is Gerald Neely, and Neely is a crazy linebacker. He's a very good run stopper. He has lots of power. He can rush the passer if he needs to. He has 83 zone coverage, which is good enough. And then he has 90 speed, 94 acceleration. Crazy linebacker. Now, this kid, I think, is even crazier. Ari Aluakan. And Ari is a former 4-star out of the Big Apple as well. Very good in coverage, very powerful, has pass rush tools. He could be an edge rusher. 60 block shooting is the only thing that's weak about him, but this kid has 99 speed and 99 acceleration at linebacker. I don't think I've ever seen that, ever. Kid looks unreal. At corner, Jeff Stitzer. Kid looks pretty good as well. But if there is a weakness on this team, it's got to be the corner room, because this guy's their only real good guy, the only one over 85 overall. The second best corner on this team is Lee Benitez, 6'2", 197 out of Severna Park, Maryland, former 4-star, and Benitez is a man cover corner with good press ability, 94 catching. The zone coverage is actually pretty bad. That is definitely a massive weakness. And he's also not the fastest dude. 93 speed is definitely enough against us, but overall, I don't know. So far we've played them twice. First game against them was a blowout, a shutout actually. We lost while scoring 0 points. And the second game was a blowout from our end. So we won, I think it was 35-17 or something. So this is, I guess, the tiebreaker here, and we're going to start on offense with sophomore quarterback Austin Westbrook. So far, 1,362 yards with 18 touchdowns and 1 pick. 3rd and 5 to start off the game here, and Westbrook gets it away. The catch is made, but it's 4th and inches, and this is going to be a 3-and-out. Penn State gets the ball with a very good field position, and they're going to throw it right off the bat. 3rd and 10, and they are also going to go 3-and-out. Matt Elkins can't move the ball, and we get the ball back, and we're gonna run it with George Garrison here, and he is gonna fight ahead and fight and fight and fight till he arrives at midfield. 2nd and 3 now. Dalton Ellington checking in at running back. He gets a very good block thrown by George Stingley, and he gets a massive 18-yard run. 3rd and 2 now, and Heath McGinnis checks into the game, and McGinnis is gonna get yet another block thrown. That was Isaiah Stockton. Should have kept it a little bit further left on the run there, but still a good first down run. Now 3rd and 11. That's going to be a tough one for Westbrook, but wide open. This is Charlie Hearns, and he is down at the 1. Probably at the half-yard line, honestly. So 1st and goal from the 1. Ellington checks back in. Touchdown, DC State. We're up by 7. Ellington with the touchdown. He has been looking great this season. Very solid replacement here for Spencer Maryland after he graduated. And Penn State is now going back on offense, and we're already at the end of the first quarter here. Elkins is going to throw it to the sideline, and that's going to be it's going to be complete, but shy of the sticks. So they go 3-and-out yet again, and DC State gets the ball back. 3rd drive in this game, 7-yard run to start it off with George Garrison. And now we're going to get the fullback involved. 2nd and 3, and we're going to hand it off to Garrison. He gets a great block by left guard Thompson and has the first down. Move the chains again. 2nd and 4, and now 2 running backs in the backfield. Ellington's getting the handoff, and that's yet another first down run. Looking very sharp, this offense so far. First and 10. Ellington still the back. He again gets a great block by tight end George Stingley. That was phenomenal. And he gets yet another first down on the run. First and 10. Keith McGinnis checks in, and he's going to get the run this time. And he did not get the block from Isaiah Stockton that he needed, but it's still a 9-yard gain. 3rd and 1. Got to have this one. And Ellington has a lot of green room, and he's going to run it down to the 1-yard line. And he didn't have a lot of green room. He had a lot of green grass, or a lot of room to run. But we're going to hand it off again, and that's yet another touchdown as George Garrison at DC State's up by 14 over this Penn State defense. 2nd and 8 now for Elkins as he has an empty backfield. Trips to the left, twins to the right, and they're going to throw it to Terrell Waller, and that's going to be a first down on the outside. Nice play. Now Willingham is on the right of the formation, and they're going to actually throw it. Matt Elkins over the middle. That's Waller again with another massive gain. That's 28 yards on the play, and now they go with 10 personnel. First and 10 from the 41. Elkins is pressured. He gets it away, and Waller has another catch. Man, that guy looks unstoppable. 3rd and 10, and Elkins is pressured, and he is going to go down. That's David Gavazza in the backfield, and Elkins is sacked at the edge of field goal range. Don't know if they can make this one, but it's 4th and 19, and it would be a 51-yarder, and they do get it after all. 1st and 10, Westbrook, 4-man pressure. He's going to reset a couple times, gets his ball away. That's George Stingley on a 7-yard catch. He's been looking great this game, had a few very important blocks on those runs. 2nd and 3 as Westbrook is going to throw it over the middle and get the first down here with Charlie Hearns, about 6 or 7 yards maybe. 1st down and 10. Westbrook, 4-man pressure. Pocket holds. That's going to be complete to Ellington on the angle route. And almost a first down. No, it's actually a first down. Yes, he did get it. 3rd and 5 now. And we have a double twin set here. Flag down. They got them to jump. This is a free play. And we go get the first down. Garrett Wolf has about 8 yards on the play. And we can just decline that offsides penalty. It's going to be good. We're about a minute out from halftime, and we want to make sure that this clock is going to run down to 0 before Penn State gets the ball back. So Westbrook has a clean pocket. He gets it away. Stockton's running away from the linebackers. Down, out of bounds at the 3-yard line. And now it's 1st and goal from the 3, 51 seconds on the clock. You might actually want to not have the touchdown right on this play, but we do get it. It's McGinnis into the end zone. 49 seconds on the clock now for Penn State. That was not great time management. We've just gone down at the 1 and then try again on 2nd down with 10 seconds left or something like that. But now 2nd and 10 for Elkins, and he has trips to the right. Pressure is coming in, and he's going to throw it down the field, and it's caught. Oh my God, that's already a massive bomb. I think about a 45-yard pass there for Matt Elkins. And now 1st down and 10, 35 seconds on the clock. They're already in field goal range. Just don't let him get a touchdown here. That's going to be caught for a first down again. And now they're 3rd and inches from the 1. Elkins throws it out the back of the end zone. He had a clean pocket. He could have held on to it for a little bit longer. For 4th and inches, and they are actually gonna kick this one. Only a field goal. That is very lucky for DC State. They should have managed to time a little bit better than that. But we're at halftime. It's 21-6, and so far it's been all DC State. No touchdowns allowed against Penn State. Very solid game so far for the DC State offense. 131 yards on the ground already. And if we're going to double that, we're going to be looking at 260 rushing yards. That would be absolutely crazy. Penn State gets the ball first, and that's going to be a first down to the tight end. They're going to move the sticks on that one. 2nd and 4, 11 personnel, double twin sets, and they are going to throw it on the comeback route. That's perfect. I think that was Paul Willingham on the catch, his 2nd of the day. 1st down and 10, double twin set again, 11 personnel, and Waller makes a catch, breaks a tackle, gets the first down. That's about 14 yards on the play. Waller looking unstoppable. Now they're actually going to hand it off here, and we're going to have a tough time if we're gonna look like this on run defense, Carswell with a very nice carry. First down at the sideline, and now they're gonna hand it off to Carswell again, and this is what a run defense should look like, man. Cordell Newcomb, the first one there, but they piled on. 2nd and 13, and this is gonna be a play action shot for Elkins. He's just gonna take off, get the first down with his legs, and slide safely with about a 17-yard run. 3rd and inches now handed off. This is a touchdown. Penn State finally on the board with a touchdown, and now DC State is back in a 1-score game. It was a 3-score game before halftime, but we did allow 10 points unanswered now. And now it's an 8-point game, and somebody jumped off sides. Westbrook throws it over the middle. Catch is made. Garrett Wolf. He's gonna have the first down. That's a very nicely executed play. That's gonna be a first down about 13 yards on the play, I'm guessing. 1st and 10 from the 45 now. McGinnis to the back, and he is staying inside the pocket to protect the quarterback. 2nd and inches after a 9-yard catch by Isaiah Stockton. 2nd and inches, Heath McGinnis to steal the back, and he is gonna run it, and he gets a great block by Stingley. He breaks a tackle, runs it down. 23-yard gain for Heath McGinnis, and the White Tigers are moving down the field. 1st and 10, Westbrook has Benjamin Thomason in the backfield now, and he's gonna cut it upfield. That's a very nice run. 9-yard gain on the play, and the DC State White Tigers are now inside the red zone. 2nd and 1, and McGinnis is back in the game. He's got the first down. He's tackled at the 6-yard line. 3rd and goal from the 4 now, a couple downs later, and Westbrook gets somebody to jump, but there's no flag, and he's almost gonna throw an interception. They had a miscommunication. If Stockton had just run, he would have been wide open in the back of the end zone there. But he stopped right behind the linebacker. Have no idea why he would do that. But instead, we're going to settle for a field goal to at least make this a 2-score game again. And now let's see what Penn State can do. 3rd and 8 right off the bat for Elkins. Tough 3rd down. Pocket is clean, and he's going to be intercepted. Intended for Paul Willingham, and Melvin is going to run it back to the edge of field goal range right off the bat. A horrible mistake by Matt Elkins. He underthrew the ball, but by no means was Paul Willingham open. He was definitely covered very well. And now we're going to have a catch made by Stockton, and he's just going to fall ahead, get the first down. Actually, I guess falling backwards in this case. 3rd and 3. Trips to the right, isolated receiver to the trips left, isolated receiver to the right. That was Hearns. He's actually the intended target, but he can't make the catch. He drops it. So we're going to settle for yet another field goal here. Make this a 14-point game, and at least get 3 points off the interception. Lanovoy nails the kick. It's 27-13, and now Matt Elkins has about 5.5 minutes left, which should be definitely enough to get down the field and have the ball back at the 2-minute warning if they do it well. And they are going to start the game right off the bat with the first down. Now 3rd and inches a couple downs later, and they're going to run this up the middle. Nobody expected the run here. 4 minutes and 20 seconds on the clock. 1st down and 10 for Matt Elkins. Double twin set, 11 personnel, and Elkins has a man over the middle. He gets about 7 yards out of the play. That's Paul Willingham on the reception. 2nd and 3, now 4-man pressure for Elkins, and he's just going to step up and run for the first down, slide safely at the 26-yard line. And they're going to move yet again the chains. 1st and 10, Elkins, double twin set, 11 personnel, and they're going to throw it over the middle, and that one's Terrell Waller, and they get him down finally. This kid has broken a few tackles today. 2nd and 2, Elkins, double twin set, 11 personnel. Elkins is pressured, and he almost, Manny Fine, you need to jump that. He was standing right there. You need to jump that. 3rd and goal from the 1, and Elkins has a chance for the touchdown here, and he's intercepted, and this one is going to go to Manny Fine. Takes it away, the dime corner on the field here for the interception. Should have attacked the ball on that last play there, but he does get it, and we're gonna end the game right there. We run out the clock at the end. 27-13, a solid win against the highly talented Penn State roster. Play of the game goes to Dalton Ellington. He has 11 attempts for 72 yards, That's more than 6 yards a carry. Westbrook had 72% completion percentage, no touchdowns today, but that's fine. We can run the ball. We only had 3 touchdowns after all. Elkins, he had a great day until he started throwing interceptions there in the fourth quarter, but I mean, the one against Melvin was a little bit forced, but we had a great game, honestly, on the ground, man. Carswell had only like one really good run, and then a lot of stops around the line of scrimmage, and then we get the touchdowns out there to Ellington, McGinnis, and Garrison. All of them get into the end zone. Very solid game by all of them, honestly. And yeah, receiving wise, we didn't really pass the ball much. We had Isaiah Stockton for 52. Garrett Wolf, he had a lot of short passes, getting like 5, 6, 10 yards, something like that. And yeah, we had Ellington also on a catch. Charlie Hearns had the drop there, which could have put the game out of reach there. If we had gotten that first down, we would have been inside the red zone. Maybe we score a touchdown instead of the field goal. We go up by 3 scores, game's over there. But yeah, we could not stop Terrell Waller. He had a great game, man. Unreal stuff from him. He is, I would love to have this dude on the team, man. Now, we did not turn the football over in this game. That's very good news. We got 2 turnovers ourselves, and that was only due to the fact that we were so disciplined on offense. We ran it down the field. We created as many points as we could, and then in the fourth quarter, we forced them to throw, and things got ugly. Melvin with another interception, and then we have Manny Fine with, I think that's going to be his first career interception there. Now we are ranked number 1 in the country for the first time ever against a win against after a win against ranked Penn State. We're ranked number 1. I actually can't believe it. And we've got even more great news because we got Spencer Maddox. It was only a question of time because we had a pretty big lead on him, but Spencer Maddox, he's going to join the team. 93 speed in the slot. That's probably going to be pretty dangerous. 81 route running, medium, and then 76 short route running. That's all I need to know. And then we also get the guard, Quinn Whitworth. He's going to join the team as well. Excited about him. 6'3", 313. This dude's massive, and he has a lot of strength. Needs to work a little bit on like his run blocking, and we don't know anything about his pass protection apart from the pass block power. So we'll see how good he really is, but I'm pretty confident right now. And then we get Tyler McAllister, 6'2", 195, kid from Washington, D.C. That's always important, and this kid has 96 speed, but only 85 acceleration, so don't know if that's the greatest combination. I would rather have like 93 speed and like 90 acceleration or something, but that's good enough. And the next team is going to be Ohio State, the Buckeyes. Don't know if we have a chance in this one, honestly. They have so many players in the 90s for overall. That cannot end well, but they have so many great players around the line of scrimmage, especially. So many great tackles and guards and edge rushers and stuff. We're going to start with the quarterback, Devon Tangelo, 6 foot 201 out of Lewis Center, Ohio, 4-star recruit. Tangelo is a very good quarterback. All the throwing ratings are like around 90 overall. He has 89 throw power, which is actually a little bit lower than what you want, but still more than good enough. Only 75 speed, so he's probably not going to run away from the defense anytime soon, but looks like a very good quarterback. Top running back is Tommy Moses, 6 foot 182, wears number 31. Moses is a very good elusive back. The 74 break tackle is actually not great, but the juke and spin move are good. He's not a power back, 90 speed, 91 excel, just your average elusive back. Top receiver on this team is Alejandro Villa, 5-star recruit, 5'10", 206 out of Austin, Texas. And Villa looks absolutely incredible. He's a very good route runner. He has very good hands. Actually, that catch in traffic at 82 is actually lower than what you want from a 5-star recruit, but he looks crazy. 97 speed, 94 acceleration. Kind of reminds you, honestly, of Marquise Brown, Hollywood Brown. Number 2 receiver, this is somebody we know. I tried to recruit him, and Ohio State stole him away from me in the week he made the decision. We were leading all the way through there. And Hager, he went to Ohio State. He turns out to be a great receiver. His hands are actually not crazy good, but he's a very solid route runner. And they have, even their number 3 receiver is better than anything we have in our team. Jared Ritzman. Crazy good route runner. He is 99 everything in route running and release. That is ridiculous. Ritzman with unbelievable stuff there. Only his hands are not that great, but when he's open all the time, I'm not worried about him dropping the ball as the Ohio State head coach. And then he also has 96 speed, man. Ritzman looks unreal. George McQueen is their top tight end. We've seen him in the past. McQueen is a blocking tight end. He's not fast, but he can catch the football a little bit. He's not a great route runner, and he's only with 71 speed, but he's a really good blocker. So when they run it, we're gonna have an issue. The O-line, yeah, I actually don't know how we are gonna beat this O-line, man. They look unbelievable. So good. They're only gonna miss their center here. He's out with an injury, so Iosefa Bacon is gonna make the team here as a starter now, but they have only that one weakness, and he's like an 84 overall, which is as good as our center, so nothing to worry for them, honestly. Keontae Bourne is their top edge rusher, 6'6", 234, out of Toledo, Ohio. Bourne is a crazy good edge rusher. 88 finesse moves, 88 power moves, 90 strength. It doesn't even matter that his run stopping is lagging behind. Block shading at 70 is not great. He's a crazy good athlete and pass rusher. On the other side, we have Terrell Chisholm, 4-star recruit, 6'1", 232, out of Gallipolis, Ohio. And Chisholm is 91 finesse moves, 76 power moves. So an even better finesse rusher. 87 strength is good. The run stopping also lagging behind on him. 74 block shedding is not great. And yeah, very good athletes there at defensive end. They also have a crazy good defensive tackle in Ethan Cager. One of the best players on the team. 6'5", 307 out of Ashland, Pennsylvania. Ethan Cager is a unreal player. 91 power moves, 92 strength, 79 finesse moves, and 80 block shedding. He is gonna destroy plays, definitely. You're gonna see it. And he's also a very solid athlete for his size. Top linebacker on this team is Jason DeLuca. We have seen him before. 6'3", 230 something, I think. A pretty big dude. Very good run stopper. Excellent run stopper. This matchup is not great for us, but this dude has a problem with coverage. 74 zone and 59 man is not great, but he has a lot of speed. So for a linebacker, we're gonna have an issue with them. Top corner is Clyde Ackerman, and Ackerman is at 96 zone coverage. That is ridiculous. 87 catching. His man coverage doesn't even matter, honestly, at this point, because his zone coverage is so good and most people run zone, and even if his man coverage isn't great, he has 94 speed to make up for it. Carlos Sendejo is the top safety on this team. 5'11", 223, very big safety. I always almost said linebacker because he's actually a linebacker, honestly. Very good in coverage. He has a decent run support, although that tackling at 71 is a little bit low. The man coverage is not great, but definitely enough athleticism to keep up with our receiving core. We have played Ohio State twice so far. First time around, we got blown out. No chance. I think we lost. We didn't even score a touchdown in that game, I think. And in the second game, it was 27-24. We always pull it off. I think it came down to the last play of the game. We couldn't pull it off. So that's just how it is. Can't do anything about it now. Ohio State, this is our nemesis, I think. The other team that's our nemesis is honestly Oregon. Those are the two teams that we have had absolutely, I don't know, the toughest games ever. Ohio State is matching up pretty well with what we are doing on offense, and we're going to have to pass the ball a little bit more. A 5-man pressure, and Westbrook goes down immediately as nobody was opening up. And that's Keontae Bourne already in the backfield. That's going to end the drive. And 3 and out for the DC State offense. We're going to punt the ball away. And nobody intercepted that pass, even though 51 was standing right there. 3rd and 8 now for Tangelo. And he has Moses in to protect. He throws it to the outside, and that one should have been picked off by Melvin, dude. Gotta jump that one. He was close enough. He could have jumped that. 1st and 10 after the punt. We get the ball back. No points on the board still, and McGinnis has a 15-yard run. That's going to lead to a 1st down for the White Tigers. 2nd and 5, and this is going to be Dalton Ellington, who redirects, cuts it up the middle. That's going to be a 1st down, 11 yards for the receiving back. Now Ellington is still in the backfield, and he gets a great block there. He fights ahead. He falls forward. He gets 8 yards out of the play. And now we have close bunch to the left there, as we're going to hand it off to Garrison, and he's got some blocks. He gets a decent run and a new 1st down. Ohio State's run defense not showing up on this drive, honestly. Now we're going to motion Garrett Wolf across the formation and still going to run it. Garrison falling ahead. He gets 7 out of the deal. That's another 1st down, and we have a new set of downs at the edge of field goal range. Now Westbrook, hand it off, and this is Garrison down at the marker. That's going to be a 1st down, they call it. Forward progress beyond the 1st down marker. Now we're going to run it with Garrison, and he fumbles the ball away. Ohio State is going to take over just to start the 2nd quarter. We were just entering the red zone there, and we turn the ball over. It's a clean fumble, no doubt about it. And now we're going to have a bubble screen for Mitch Hager, and he's going to run it down the sideline. He's going to be brought down there by Joe Mandarino, but it's a massive gain for about, I think, 35 yards. Tangelo now is going to hand it off to Moses, and he's going to have the 1st down easily. That's a 13-yard run for the Ohio State offense. Tangelo is standing tall in the backfield. He's going to have a pass lined up. He throws it to the tight end. Bad angle by Baskerville down to the 5. And now it's goal to go from 5 yards out. 2nd and goal from 4. Tangelo is going to keep it. And Tangelo is just going to redirect to the outside. It's going to be an Ohio State touchdown. The Buckeyes take the lead. It's 7-0. This is what you're afraid about. We're about to score there. We were already at the edge of the red zone there. Fumble the ball away. Ohio State gets down there with like 5 plays. They score the touchdown. It's 7-0. And now we're going to have to go down the field again just to tie up the game here. Ellington starts with an 8-yard gain, and now it's 3rd and 2. And Garrison up the middle. Nowhere to go. That's a 4th down. Gotta punt it away. 4th and 1. Ohio State gets the stop immediately. And Tangelo is back out on the field with Tommy Moses as the running back. And Moses, that is a little bit too easy. 8-yard gain for him. The O-line is clearing massive running lanes. 2nd and 2. Moses still the back. And they're going to throw yet another bubble screen. And that's going to be Ritzman, I think his name was. He's got the 1st down there. Now 3rd and 11 after a couple bad runs. They're going to throw it for 3rd and long, and they are not going to throw it at all because that's David Gavazza in the backfield. Tangelo goes down, sacked back into his own territory, and there is 3 minutes on the clock left for DC State to go down the field and score some points. Westbrook, 3rd and 2. They're going to pass it, actually, and they are not going to get it off in time. Ball falls incomplete. It's Ethan Cadron in the backfield. Keontae Bourne also there. 1st and 10 after the punt. Tangelo throws it over the middle. It's intercepted. Jimmy Busby takes it away. Tangelo with a very bad interception right over the middle there. Busby, the slot corner. He takes it away. And now we have the ball at the edge of field goal range as Busby returned it to the 35. 3rd and 10 now after a couple bad plays. Westbrook has the 3rd and long lined up. We get it away, and this is Stockton with about a 9-yard gain, but it's shy of the sticks. 4th down again, and we gotta go for it here, man. 1 minute and 25 seconds on the clock. Garrison's gonna get the ball, and he falls forward, runs over a linebacker, and 1st down. Now, about 1 minute and 15 seconds on the clock as Westbrook is gonna throw it over the middle, and Stockton, he's got 7 yards on the play. We actually do not manage to get the 1st down. This is a field goal from 38 out, and that's good. So at least we score some points before halftime. 17 seconds on the clock for Ohio State. They can't do much with that, and we're at halftime in a 7-3 ball game. This is not how I hoped this game would go, but if we had scored on that red zone possession there, man. Of course, if you enjoyed the video, I appreciate it if you gave it a thumbs up, subscribe, ring the bell for notifications, as we're going to get to the second half of this game. 7-3, and Ohio State starts the second half with possession and wide open down the field. He beats Trayvon Melvin. It's a touchdown, Alejandro Villa. Ohio State's in the end zone on a 1-play drive. Trayvon Melvin, he was right there, but it's 97 speed. Melvin is fast, not quite that fast. Villa, it was the perfect throw. It was the perfect throw, and you can't beat the perfect throw unless your receiver drops it. 14-3, tough game. I formation now, and Garrison has a huge clearing there, and he gets a 1st down. Move the chains, and Ethan Cager has been off the field for a 2nd time now. 2nd and 12 for Westbrook after a bad run on 1st down. We're going to run it here up the middle with Ellington. He gets 8 yards. 3rd and 4 coming up, but Ellington, he looks to be injured. 3rd and 4. And Westbrook is just going to have to scramble and get it with his legs, and he's got a lot more than just 4 yards. That is a 24-yard run for Austin Westbrook down to the edge of field goal range. By the way, this is an away game, so this is extra tough for this DC State team. We're going to motion Garrett Wolf and run it up the middle. Great blocking for George Garrison. He gets 9 yards on the play, and now we're down to the green zone. 3rd and goal from the 1, handed off. Ellington up the middle. Nowhere to go, and he's injured on the play. 4th and goal. And we're going to go for it. This is goal line personnel. Nobody jumps. Touchdown on the quarterback sneak. Westbrook into the end zone. We do score after all. And we cut into the lead. We're still down by 4. There's about 2.5 minutes left in the 3rd quarter, so we're getting towards the end of the game here. And Ohio State, 3rd and 4 to start off this drive. And Tangelo, he's got a lot of green room. Again, I said it wrong. We got a lot of green grass. And he gets the 1st down and a lot more after that. 1st down and 10 from the 41. And they're going to run it with Tommy Moses. And he's got 9.5 yards. 2nd and inches coming up. They do convert, and now it's 1st and 10 from the opposing 45-yard line. And Moses breaks a tackle, falls ahead. Oh, man, we can't stop that kid. 13 yards for Moses. Now to start the 4th quarter, they're going to go trips to the right and hand it off to Moses anyway. That's another 9.5-yard gain. And 2nd and inches. Now they go trips left. They're going to throw it, actually. Tangelo is going to scramble, and he is going to get taken down. It's a sack. Cordell Newcomb in the backfield. And DC State has a chance to get off the field here. 3rd and 7. If you get off the field here, leave it at a field goal. It's still a 1-score game, but they hand it off. They run it on 3rd and 7, and they go get it. Moses with a massive run, about 15 yards on the play. We had a chance to get off the field. Now it's 1st and goal from the 3. Hand it off to Moses again. Diving into the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State. And the Buckeyes are on top by 11 yet again. We had a chance to get them off the field. We had a chance to keep this a 1-score game, but now it's an 11-point game. Dalton Ellington up the middle, 8 yards. And he is still in the game despite being severely Not injured, but he looks shaken up, man. Garrett Wolf with a nice catch and run on an easy dump off over the middle. First down and 10. Westbrook. Pressure coming in. The outside corner is on the run, and that's exactly where we throw the ball. As Garrett Wolf is running right into where the pressure came from, he gets the first down. And now we're at the edge of field goal range. 7 minutes on the clock. Throw it to the sideline. That's caught. Isaiah Stockton at the sideline on the comebacker. Comebacker really helps him there. Now 1st and 10 over the middle, and Stockton has another first down. That's about 13 yards on the play. And now 1st and goal from the 8. And they're going to throw it again. 5-man pressure. Westbrook has the clean pocket, and Stockton redirects into the end zone. Touchdown, White Tigers. And we cut into the lead again. But it could be tied right now if we had gotten them off the field at 3rd and 7 right there. If we had gotten them off the field, it would be a tie game right now. Instead, we're gonna have to go for a 2-point try here if we want to get this one. Just look at how Isaiah Stockton does this. The linebacker was right there to tackle him, but he just turns around on a dime. 2-point try to make this a field goal game, and Westbrook is gonna throw it, intercepted. They're gonna run it out, but tackled by Stockton. And again, it's a misunderstanding. Why on earth did the receiver sit it down if he had a lot of room to the right side of the end zone? There was a lot of space, and he set it down right behind the linebacker there. Now, we're going to have another run for Tommy Moses here, and he's gotten 13 yards on this one as well. 1st and 10, and Tangelo. They're going to run clock now. 5 minutes and 20 seconds, and this is a 5-yard loss. Dylan McCaffrey's in the backfield. Very good play by him. 3rd and 11. Tangelo. Got to get off the field. Tangelo is scrambling, and he is going to almost get there, but I think he's shy. It's a 4th and 1. They rule him shy, and they finally got Ohio State off the field here. 4 minutes on the clock after the punt. Got to go get the touchdown here to take the lead. Westbrook throws an interception. The outside corner came in, and he takes it away. Ohio State's got the ball in field goal range. Now this is going to be tough. You got to sack him to get him out of field goal range here. And instead it's going to be a touchdown. It's Hager into the end zone. And these Ohio State receivers just keep burning our corners. Was Mitch Hager back in the first half with that the bubble screen. He got, I think, 35 yards or something. And then we allow the deep touchdown to Alejandro Villa. We allow this touchdown to Mitch Hager. Yeah. Don't know what to do about this one. But they win. We just jump ahead to the end because even though the game was not technically over, it was over right then and there. Tangelo didn't even have to do much. 10-16 for 210 yards, man. That was unbelievable, honestly. I did throw that dumb pick. I don't know. I didn't see the outside corner coming in. We had a solid ground game going in this game, honestly. If Garrison hadn't fumbled that ball away, we would have been in much better position throughout the game. But instead, we were running behind all of the game. And yeah, we had to throw it in the 4th quarter. And that did not end well because we do not have the receivers to keep up with this Ohio State defense, man. And that's exactly when you start making mistakes here. Mitch Hager, great game. Alejandro Villa had a great game. Ritzman had a great game. We couldn't stop him. Mitch Hager and Alejandro Villa, man. Unreal stuff here. These two. And I mean, they got 4 combined completions, right? So we actually did have a solid day on defense, but we did allow the deep balls to complete, and that is what broke our necks, man. That deep touchdown to Alejandro Villa, I think that one was the one that broke our necks, because right up to that point, I think there was a lot of time and we could have still gotten it, but that Villa touchdown made us go to the hurry up offense, or not even hurry up, but we couldn't just run clock and do our slow drives meticulously executed. We had to throw the ball a lot more, keep it up, but with that loss, we're going to fall down to number 9, which is still good enough to get us to the playoff at the moment, but we're going to be down there. And Ohio State is not even ranked. And now there is 6 teams with a 4-1 conference record. So that's going to be a lot of work. And that's all the good teams plus Nebraska. So Oregon, Ohio State, Michigan, and Washington are up there. The only team that's missing from that list is honestly Penn State. And now we're going to have an even tougher game because I think this Oregon Ducks unit is even better than Ohio State. I do not know how we're going to win against them. Last year, we won the conference championship. And in that same season, we got blown out. We were down by like 49 at some point against Oregon. They have an unbelievably good roster with so many players, especially along the front 7 and the O-line. It's going to be very tough. Brock Donahue is the quarterback for this Oregon team. 6'2", 227. Pretty massive dude. He could play linebacker with that size. A decently accurate quarterback with 95 throw power and lots of speed. So definitely a threat, but he might be prone to overthrow a couple players sometimes. Top running back is Eric Scruggs, 5'11", 195 out of Riverside, California. Scruggs is an 86 overall running back with decent elusiveness, nothing crazy, and very good route running. He's a really good receiving back, 92 speed, 91 excel. So overall, he's just a regular elusive back with a little bit of receiving upside and no power. Top receiver on this team is Steve Workman, number 83. Workman is a very solid route runner with 95 release right off the bat. Great catching ratings, everything's in the 80s or 90s. Workman also has a 93 speed. So definitely a threat. And then they also have Malik Kropog, 6'5", 218, wears number 17. Kropog is a former 3-star receiver out of Alabama, and he has very solid route runnings. Everything's in the 80s, solid hands, and 96 speed. So 2 pretty fast receivers there. They also got a 5-star tight end in Clint Moran, 6'5", 260. This dude, 20-30 pounds heavier, and he might be a lineman, man. He's a pretty solid blocking tight end, and Moran has decent hands, decent short and medium route runnings, not much speed, but these dudes usually still play pretty well. For the O-line, the Oregon Ducks have almost everybody in the 90s for overall. This is a very good O-line. The only, I guess you can call it weakness, is this right guard here. I mean, the right tackle also doesn't look that sharp, but like this is still players in the 80s for overall, right? So there is actually no weakness on that O-line because we don't even have an 85 overall pass rusher here. Top defensive end is Deontay Matlock, 95 power moves, 88 strength. He has like 71 block shedding. That's not great, but he's a great athlete with 95 power moves. That's more than scary enough. They've got Deron Cook, a 5-star edge rusher, 6'2", 260 out of West Hills, California. And Cook has 91 finesse moves. He's got 85 power moves. He's got 89 strength. And even the run stopping isn't half bad. 78 block shedding is a little bit low, but very good run stopper. Even better pass rusher. Melvin Paris in the middle of this defense. A 5-star recruit from, I don't know where he's from, but 88 power moves, 94 strength, 79 finesse moves. The run stopping is, could be a little bit better, man. The block, actually, that 82 block shedding isn't even horrible. That's pretty good. So definitely a very strong line. Jacques Brown is their top linebacker, 6', 239. Former 4-star recruit out of Syracuse, Utah. I didn't know there was a Syracuse in Utah, but that's interesting. 81 zone coverage, 77 man coverage. That's very solid. At the linebacker position, there's corners that have worse coverage ratings, and he's not a great run stopper, but he has 96 speed, so he can make up for it. Eli Brown is the other good linebacker on the team, and there is 5 good linebackers. There's 5 linebackers in the 80s, in the high 80s for overall, man. Eli Brown, 86 power moves. This dude could actually play pass rusher, man. Brown is a very good run stopper, but the coverage ability is just not there. 97 acceleration is pretty crazy. Kenyon Pettis, 5'1", 175 out of Mission Viejo. And Pettis is a very solid man cover corner, 88 man, 84 press, 84 catching. But the zone coverage at 79 is a little bit lower than what you want on this kind of elite team. 90 speed, 90 excel, that's actually not too fast. But still, a very good corner. And then the top safety is Deacon Hajrulahu. Former 4-star, 6'3", 224. This dude could play linebacker if he wanted to, and he's a run support safety. He looks very good. If I were Oregon, I would seriously consider turning him into a linebacker, man. Because this kind of speed at the linebacker position with that kind of run support ability looks great. Now, as I already said, we lost in a blowout against them. I think at some point we were down by 40-something points. I don't know if it was 49 or 42, but we were down so much. We had no chance in that game. But that was an away game, and this one's going to be a home game. So hopefully we can compete this time around. Let's see what the DC State offense can do. We are completely outmatched. This Oregon team is way better than we are. Just on paper, the roster, it looks unbelievable. But we're going to start the day. 5-man rush, and left guard Thompson just completely whiffed. Very lucky that Westbrook got the pass away quickly enough to George Stingley. 1st and 10, Westbrook has another great block by, actually not that great, Stingley. He had a good block there, but he let him go at the last second. Should have kept the block a little bit longer. And then Ellington, he is going to run it up the middle. 8-yard gain on the inside zone give. Very solid. A few downs later, it's 3rd and 7. And Westbrook has a tough 3rd down here. He's going to get this one out there, but Stingley can't make the catch. And we get an offsides penalty on them. Make this a 4th and 2. And we do actually get the 1st down there. Got to play aggressive if you want to win against these teams, man. And now it's 1st down and 10. Just outside the red zone, and we're gonna run right in there now. 8-yard gain for George Garrison. DC State with double twin set, handed off to Ellington into the end zone. Touchdown, DC State. That was a great running lane there. It was cleared open by left guard Jason Thompson and left tackle Jason Moreland. That was a very solid drive to start off the game. 7-0. Oregon is, by the way, ranked number 2. We are ranked number 7 now because there was a bye week in between. So we actually had a couple of teams lose, and we got ranked a little bit higher now. This is all also, by the way, obviously a nationally televised game. 3rd and 8 now, and wide open on the sideline there. Brock Donahue identifies his target very quickly, throws it down to the sideline, and has a huge 1st down. It was 23 yards, I think. And now they're going to throw the slip screen. That gets about 9 yards for Oregon, and they're going to move the chains. 1st and 10 from the 29. Donahue handed off, and this is Scruggs down to the 19. That's a 9-yard gain. 2nd and inches. Scruggs is still the back, and Oregon has a lot of time, and finally he goes down. It's Gavazza in the backfield. Newcomb was the 2nd one there. He would have gotten the quarterback as well. Oregon goes down here, and now it's a good chance, 3rd and 10, to get off the field and not allow any points. And instead, we're going to allow on the dig route a completion. 1st down, Oregon. They convert into the red zone. Close bunch to the right, hand it off to Scruggs. Scruggs is going to completely run over one defender, but he is getting tackled for an 8-yard gain on that one. Trips to the left, and this is actually Wildcat, and Scruggs is going to get behind the line and fumbles the ball, but Oregon falls back on it. And oh my, this is bad news for Oregon, man. 3rd and 3, they get Brock Donahue back there, a quarterback again, and down goes Donahue. It's Mitchell Zeman in the backfield. the run-stopping defensive end. He gets to the quarterback, makes this a 4th and 12. You can't go for it there, so Oregon is just gonna take the points here. 33-yarder. A little bit left, but it's right down the middle, and Oregon is gonna cut into the lead. 7-3 for DC State, and now there is our chance to make this a multi-score game. 2nd and 8. Westbrook handed off. Great blocking for Garrison. Tried to run over the safety, didn't work, but that's they have a couple big safeties there. Both of them could be converted to linebackers, honestly. 2nd and 9. Handed off to Ellington. That's 9 and a first down. Down to the midfield. That was very quick. And then we don't get the 3rd down conversion on the next set of downs. So 4th and 5 at midfield. We're just going to go for it there. And Stingley's got the first down. Tried to run somebody over. Falls ahead. First down, 3rd and 7 now. And Westbrook has a clean pocket for now. And completely whiffing is George Halterman. He was wide open right there. Jeez, dude. Now, instead, we're going to go for it again on 4th down. And they're going to jump. And we have a free play. Wolf with the first down. We could just decline that penalty. And, yeah, I'm going to try at 4th and not too long. I'm going to try to get them to jump. And if they do, I'm going to try the free play. Down inside the 5 now. At the 1, we're going to sneak it in. Touchdown, DC State. It's Austin Westbrook into the end zone. And this is a 14-3 lead. We had a couple tough downs to survive there. We were stopped twice on this possession, but we went for it on 4th down. We got him to jump, and we make the first down happen. Now Oregon is down by 11, and let's see what Donahue can cook up here. He's gonna throw it over the middle, and Boger can't keep up with this dude, man. That's ridiculous. As Moran, the tight end, looks to be shaken up. 2nd and 4, and Donahue has a 4-man pressure. Pocket is clean and wide open over the middle. That's going to be a first down. And Oregon is cooking with gas. 30 seconds left in the half. Donahue down to the 28. This is the edge of field goal range. Can't take a sack, but also can't take an interception here. Willie Pounds takes the football away. I do not know what Brock Donahue was looking at there, but Pounds was just standing from the get-go there. He was just waiting for the ball to be thrown to him. He gets, I think it's his first career interception, and Westbrook has a chance now, and this is Isaiah Stockton. He gets behind the defense. This is him running down the sideline into the end zone. It's a touchdown. DC State up on top by 3 scores. What is happening to this Oregon team? Wow, what a turn of events. Oregon was about to close in on the lead to make it a 1-score game. They were in the red in the field goal range already, and instead they throw a pick, and Isaiah Stockton gets a 78-yard touchdown to make this a 21-3 game at halftime. It is now, you heard right, a 3-score lead for the White Tigers here at home. And they have so far been able to completely shut down this Oregon offense. 3rd and 6. Donahue throws it. Sideline. Intercepted again. What is he doing? Trayvon Melvin at midfield. He takes it away on the comebacker. He read it perfectly. He was right there. Melvin, he did not have the greatest sophomore season you'll ever expect, but this junior season, he also didn't have a great offseason. He didn't get a lot of development boost, but this junior season looks really solid for him. Great toe-tapping interception at the sideline there. That one would have been good on Sundays as well. Westbrook now from the 50. They get the first down conversion. 3rd and 10 after a couple bad runs. They get the first down to Isaiah Stockton. Now 1st and 10. And this is another great block by Stingley. And Ellington's got 11 more. Another first down. And just like that, we're into field goal range here. And now Westbrook gets it away. This is Garrett Wolf, and he's on a race to the goal line. Falls ahead down at the 5-yard line. What is happening to this Oregon defense? They're getting cut like a knife through butter. 2nd and goal, I form. And they're going to hand it off to Garrison. Good block. Touchdown, Garrison. Into the end zone are the White Tigers. And it's 28-3. And we have heard that score before. but and it's almost exactly the same position, honestly. This is halfway through the third quarter. We're up by 25, but it's not in Houston at least, so we have hope that this is not going to happen. But Oregon, great start to the possession, massive gain there for Eric Braham. Now 2nd and 10 for Brock Donahue. He's going to throw it over the middle. Another catch for Braham. That's another first down for the Oregon Ducks. And an injury on the play as well. That's never great news, but Donahue has another first down. This is the edge of field goal range. Hopefully they don't make any mistakes this time around. They're going to run it up the middle with a backup running back. And that's actually Scruggs. I'm sorry. Scruggs is still the back. Close bunch to the right here. Isolated receiver to the left. And we've got 8 yards on the play for Oregon. Into the red zone now as Dalton Boger looks to be shaken up. First down and 10. And we're going to have Scruggs run it up the middle down to the 2. First and goal from the 3. Second and goal from the 3 now. And we're going to have a run for Scruggs from the Wildcat, and that did not work out at all as Boger is there on the TFL. Third and goal. Donahue has a lot of time, throws it into the end zone. It's going to be a touchdown. Man, Boger was right there to pick it off, man, but he looks to be shaken up. Still in the game because he's just that good, but I hope he can shake this one off. It's an 18-point game, still a 3-score lead, and we're gonna run it with Ellington. What a juke move there. That's a 13-yard run, and he made it happen with that juke move. Great play. Now McGinnis checks in, but Ellington is still in the game, and we're gonna run it. Great block by McGinnis, and first down, and 10 turns into 2nd and 2 for Ellington. Now, they do convert a couple downs later. It's 1st and 10 again. Westbrook gets it away. Stockton, first down, lots of space. And that's about 21 yards on the play. 3rd and 5. Now, tougher 3rd down and medium. And Westbrook, he's going to get sacked. And this is the edge of field goal range. But they do make the field goal on this one. So it's a 21-point game now. And they're just going to take the points here, as many points as possible, and let the clock run down, hopefully as much as possible. Oregon's gotten sacked here. 4th and 16, and we're only 6 minutes away from the end of the game, and they do punt it back to us. So we have a chance to get even more time off the board. Westbrook, wide open, is George Stingley, and that's a first down. Actually not wide open. It was caught from behind. It was a one-step separation, but very good play. Westbrook, again, this is going to be bad for Oregon. That's a pass interference call on them. That's actually going to stop the clock, but we're down to 3 minutes and a new set of downs. We managed to run at the clock at the end there. 31-10 is the final. We do not put any more points on the board, but we do not give the ball back to Oregon either. And they just laid down there. After that last field goal, we get one last sack on them, and we win the game. I can't believe it. I do not know what happened to Oregon there. Just around halftime, the interception to Willie Pounds. Then we get the 78-yard touchdown, even though Stockton was double covered. And right after halftime, he throws yet another interception. We take over at the 50, great field position. Ellington had 114 yards on the ground. That's 5.1 a carry. That is crazy. Garrison, not quite as efficient as you'd like, but he had the tough runs today. Stockton with 113 yards. Stingley with 49. Wolf with 46. Everybody got 4 catches there. And we were actually able to shut down this offense. We did not allow we allowed Workman to have 1 catch and Kropak to have 1 catch. They had 2 catches combined for 20 yards combined. This is what our secondary looks like, and this is what I expect from our secondary. We have a great secondary, and we need to show it, and we did today. They were not able to have their down the field passing game opened up. They have a great run game, but if you're down by 3 scores in the second half, you're not going to run very much anymore. So they had to throw it, and we were able to shut it down and keep him at bay. This was an actually unbelievable game to me, especially after we I think we had 52 points scored on us the last time around, and now we keep him at 10. And this is basically the same team. Like, we didn't have massive offseason developments overall, but that's how the story goes. We get yet another recruit. It's Kevin Medeiros, an athlete running back with 6'1", 183. He looks like a receiver to me as well, but we're going to play him at running back. 91 speed, 91 acceleration. I think he's going to be a very effective running back with 80 juke move already. That looks pretty solid. We get yet another 4-star O-lineman. That makes 4 on the recruiting year, and I'm really excited about that. 4 4-star recruits on the O-line. 89 strength for Skylar Nix. 80 run block, 80 pass block power, 81 run block power, 75 run block, 73 pass block. He looks really good. And then we also do lose out on Everett Goodwin. UConn overtakes me with a visit scheduled right there. Should have scheduled my visit for him earlier, but Goodwin, he looks solid. 87 strength, 73 power moves. As a 3-star, that looks pretty good. Now, with that win, we're gonna knock Oregon down by a bunch. They're now ranked number 11, and we are now ranked number 3. So, sorry, dropped my pen there. We're up there again in the top 5. That's good news, and we also have still a good chance to win this conference. If we had lost the game against Oregon, I think that would have been it. I don't think we would have gone anywhere. We're now 5-1, tied with Ohio State and Michigan. So this is still looking pretty sharp. But we still have a couple more tough games to go. We play Maryland, Iowa, and Washington next time. So Maryland should be a win, but the Iowa and Washington games, I don't know. Iowa was ranked. They lost just this last game, I think, and they were ranked before that. So they honestly, they have to have a good team as well. I have not looked up the roster yet, but that's going to be tough as well. And then Washington to finish off the season. And I mean, you know, Washington, they always have a good team. Even though they're not looking too sharp in the season, they're 4-2. They still have a shot at it, and we're gonna try our best. We'll see how it goes. Let's just try it. And if we don't make it, I mean, that's okay. I didn't expect to make it last year either, and yeah, I do not expect to make it this year, but we have a shot, and we're gonna try our best. And that's gonna do it for this episode. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed, please leave a like and subscribe for more DC State White Tigers Dynasty. See you in the next episode. Until then, have a great day.